For every loved winner in Hell's Kitchen, there's one that is hated by everyone, starting with Season 17's Michelle, who had one of the most controversial wins in Hell's Kitchen history for two main reasons, one of which was that her personality was a huge turnoff for many fans. A prime example of this came during episode 6's Italian Night, where Michelle sabotaged her teammate Manda, who was stationed at pasta, but due to her celiac disease, she was unable to taste it and was forced to rely on Michelle's help.
Taste that for me. Is that done? 30 more seconds. Okay.
And she soon found out that was a mistake because Gordon sent the pasta back and chewed her out for it still being raw. You could argue that it was a mistake the first time, but the fact that it happened again makes it clear Michelle had ulterior motives.
I can tell when pasta's done just by looking at it, so Amanda should be able to do it too.
And despite saying that, she still got it wrong again.
It's raw. Yeah, thanks, Michelle. My bad. Good job. Fucked me twice now.
You could tell by Michelle's unconvincing apology that she had every intention to screw Amanda over. And that wasn't the only time she threw a teammate under the bus, because in episode 10's charity night, Michelle had initially promised to help Barbie with garnishes, but at the worst possible time, when the kitchen was already short-handed, she decided to pull out.
I just realized I'm supposed to be helping Dana with the dessert. Can you have Elise do your garnish?
The dessert doesn't go out until after my course.
Yes, but we have to make them during your course so they're ready to go in the oven.
And Barbie was understandably confused when Michelle suddenly bailed to help Dana on desserts, clearly prioritizing her alliance over her commitment.
You already told me that you would, though.
I know, but what do you have Elise doing?
I have Elise doing trois.
That's right.
Yeah,
okay.
that's a lot.
Okay, well, I'll do both then.
Yes, you are. You're gonna work garnish because you said you were, and there's nobody else to. So yes, you are.
This interaction perfectly showed Michelle's refusal to be a team player. But that wasn't low enough for Michelle, because after service, when Barbie tried to call her out, she gaslighted her by insisting she never actually refused to help.
Did you say that or not?
I did not.
She's right.
I did not say I'm not doing it.
You did not come up to me and say, I can't do garnish for you.
No.
But by far, the most controversial aspect of her season 17 victory came when Nick, the season's most dominant chef, got robbed of a $25,000 finale spot in what fans still call the most rigged elimination in Hell's Kitchen history. Compared to Michelle, Nick had more challenge wins, dominated service after service, and was practically flawless. Even more telling, in episode 14, every single chef voted that Nick should be in the finale with them.
I want to go at Nick. Standing at the pass, looking over, he was solid. If you don't go up against the best, you a pussy, and nobody respects that.
And here's where things get interesting. In that same episode, Michelle had one of the worst services, and if the season had stuck to tradition, should have been eliminated along with Millie, leaving the best two chefs, Nick and Ben, to battle it out. But that didn't turn out to be the case, as Gordon shocked everyone by announcing the first ever three-way finale in Hell's Kitchen history, giving Michelle an unexpected lifeline.
Yes. Oh my God.
That's right. For the first time ever in the history of Hell's Kitchen, 3 chefs are going into the finals.
However, it turns out that this so-called three-way finale in episode 15 was just another elimination challenge to get to the actual finale, and things got even more questionable when it was revealed that Gordon wasn't going to be the judge, but instead, the judges were executives from Caesars Entertainment, the company offering the prize job. As a result, Nick, the season's most dominant chef, somehow got eliminated by people who had absolutely no business judging a professional cooking competition.
I have yet to see someone make a compelling argument for how Nick wasn't robbed.
The only way it could be less fair was if Ramsay just asked a random person on the street to pull a name from a hat for the elimination.
While Michelle's path to victory was undeserving, Scott earned his win in season 12 through sheer determination, crafting the greatest underdog story in Hell's Kitchen history. And it all started in episode 1 when Gordon tore him apart for serving a poorly cooked signature dish.
I've got pure confidence that Chef Ramsay's gonna love my dish.
You have the most stunning and the most expensive cut of lamb anywhere in the world, and yet you've just managed to fuck it completely.
His struggles continued in episode 2's dinner service, where he brought out raw halibut, causing his teammates to view him as the weakest chef.
I'm gonna say the weakest out of our group, I think is Scott. Like Chef said, it was no fucking communication, especially with fish.
I'm a good chef, I know how to fucking cook.
The fish was raw.
Despite the already rough start, things only got worse for him as he was nominated 7 times, the most any Hell's Kitchen winner has ever had. But not all of them were fair. 4 of those nominations were completely undeserved. Like in episode 10, where his teammates threw him under the bus despite not being the worst at service.
I have no idea why I'd be going up there. Gabriel and Ralph really sunk everything, and my name gets called out. What?
And just 1 episode later, Anton somehow blamed Scott for his mistake on the fish station, claiming Scott was confusing him despite his genuine attempts to help out.
If you make mistakes, fucking own up to them. Don't play the blame game.
Who's playing the blame game, man?
Dude, you were playing the blame game in the middle of the service tonight. Own up.
And using Scott as a scapegoat wasn't exclusive to the blue team. After switching over to the red, he was met with even more toxicity. Take episode 12, where Scott's lamb course was perfectly executed, yet Joy gave the vaguest reason imaginable for nominating him.
Man, with my second vote, and this shit ain't fucking personal. Only reason why I'm gonna say you shot is because I did notice you zone out a little bit in the kitchen or whatever.
And in episode 14, Joy nominated him again despite having a better service than Keisha, clearly prioritizing the alliance with her over fairness.
Joy and Keisha are good friends, but Joy needs to see that Keisha was braising fish instead of searing, and that was the big mistake tonight.
But despite being constantly taken advantage of, he never let the negativity affect him.
If my team has something against me, that's just how it goes. I know I'm a good chef, and I'm here to try to win this thing for a better life for my family. That's what I am all about.
And even when someone like Joy, who constantly had it out for Scott, still received comfort from him after her meltdown, just goes to show why he became a fan favorite.
I feel bad for Joy. She was definitely emotional about her pork. That's good. She felt she could have done more, and we all feel like that. You got it. Hey.
Scott is so kind and such a good team player, no matter how many times he's been thrown under the bus.
But while his teammates were busy targeting him, Scott was quietly leveling up. In episode 3, he impressed Ramsay by taking the risk to make a potato souffle.
I have to commend you on having the balls to put a souffle out there. The seasoning is delicious.
Thanks, Chef.
Really good job indeed.
Then in episode 13, he won the Creative Pork Challenge, proving he had the talent that his teammate kept overlooking. And all those skills he'd been developing finally came together after receiving his black jacket. Because when he reached the final 4, Scott delivered a performance at the pass that fans considered one of the best in Hell's Kitchen history.
1 halibut, 2 salmon, 1 chicken.
You got it, boss.
Thank you.
Excellent. Finally, his voice.
Let's go, let's go.
Aside from his commanding leadership, Scott's high attention to detail not only allowed him to catch every single sabotage test thrown by Gordon, but also led him to raise the standards of every dish coming out of the kitchen.
Scott continues to scrutinize very carefully every dish that comes to the pass.
Just a hit of salt on this, please.
More salt?
Well,
Yes, please.
Good.
His quality control was so meticulous that even his teammates were getting annoyed.
Scott was being a little too picky. He was sending too many things back that didn't really need to get sent back, like garnishes. I'm like, really?
Hey, guys, I need a refire in this halibut sauce. It's full of garlic.
Little did she know that annoying perfectionism would be the exact reason why he won and not her. While Scott won fans over through his infectious positivity, Nona pushed them away through her unbearable behavior as a guest chef in season 11. But even before that controversial return, her original victory in season 8 was already divisive, with fans feeling she had it easier than other winners.
There's a reason it's considered one of the most talentless seasons in the show's history. The first 9 eliminations had little to no redeeming qualities, and even the black jackets aren't that great.
I've said it before, I will say it again. Nona's season had the weakest lineup of black jackets. The black jackets would get creamed by any other season of black jackets. Nona did not deserve to win, and it shows.
While fans criticized the season's weak talent pool, Nona's personality during the competition was never the issue, which made her season 11 return all the more shocking. On episode 18, Nona was brought back alongside 4 other past winners to create a menu and compete against season 11 contestants, but she immediately rubbed fans the wrong way by dismissing fellow season 4 winner Christina's suggestion without hesitation.
Working with Nona is interesting. I thought her personality was totally different. She's kind of being a diva.
That's LA for you.
Should we use like a pancetta?
And then she proceeded to display bizarrely intense excitement over something as simple as collard greens being added to the menu, raising eyebrows amongst viewers.
The entree is like straight from the hood. I got some collard greens on Hell's Kitchen. I gotta represent. Let's bust out some collards. Come on.
Nona seems coked up, like she dipped a little too far into Los Angeles. Not gonna lie, she looked and acted like she had developed a cocaine habit since winning her season, LOL.
When service rolled around, Nona showed her skills were far below the other winners by screwing up on risottos, forcing Gordon to bring in season 6 winner Dave, another chef we'll be covering later in the video, to bail her out.
Dave, give her a hand, please. Anything run? Anything started?
No.
When I do risotto, I know there's gonna be a lot of orders, so I'm really confused as to why Nona doesn't have a lot going.
And despite clearly falling behind on her station, her ego just couldn't accept Dave's help.
Dave's like, what do you need? What do you need? I don't need anything. I've got 4 pans of risotto. Dave's coming out there like, my dick is bigger than yours sort of thing. And it's like, ain't happening, baby. Mine's always gonna be bigger.
I don't recall Nona being this insufferable. Nona became too cocky after winning a weak season.
Good grief, Nona. Ramsey asked Dave to give you a hand. Take the male genitalia argument out of your mouth.
While Nona's return turned fans against her, Christina's only made her more iconic, steadily building a legacy that earned her a place amongst the show's most respected winners. Starting with her return as a sous chef for the Red Team in season 15, where she made it clear right away that she wasn't going to tolerate any nonsense, like when she caught Jackie in episode 4 being completely unprofessional.
If any of this happens in this kitchen again, the fucking list, whoever writes it will be finishing the fucking list.
It wasn't disrespecting you.
You just interrupted me. Take a seat. Have a seat and sit down.
And Jackie dug herself an even deeper hole by shrugging off Christina's criticism.
It's a professional fucking kitchen. You would be fired if you work for me. You want to have it? Oh, you don't care? No. You don't care? No.
Making what Christina said next all the more satisfying.
This is your teammate. Find the cancer in your team and work around it.
Jackie getting her ass handed to her by Christina in season 15 was great TV and made Christina's debut as a sous chef start with a bang. Christina wasn't taking any prisoners.
I love how Christina yelled at Jackie because you can tell Gordon taught her well.
Christina going off on Jackie will never not be iconic.
And that was just the beginning of Christina's reign of putting obnoxious chefs to shame. Like in season 17, when she caught Elise trying to escape her punishment in episode 3, where the Red Team lost a challenge and were forced to eat a bowl of disgusting fish soup, but Elise felt like she was above that and chose to not eat it.
Elise, you didn't try any.
I'm just not as adventurous as you.
And when Christina came over to check if everyone had followed through, she lied to her face.
Look at me and tell me you took a bite. Don't lie to me.
I did. I took a bite of the broth. I didn't chew up the fish.
A bite of the broth?
Yes.
You need to take one more bite while I watch.
Fine.
While serving as a sous chef on the show is no easy task, climbing through the ranks inside of Gordon's restaurant empire is a whole other beast, becoming vice president of Gordon Ramsay North America in just 8 years. But her rise wasn't handed to her. Most winners take their prize restaurant job and fade away within a couple years, but she had other plans. She started off with the promised head chef role at Gordon Ramsay's Steak, but after 2 years saw an even bigger opportunity to challenge herself next door as an executive chef at Gordon Ramsay Burger, giving her full control of the entire kitchen operation for the first time. Her time there must have been so impressive because in just 1 year, Gordon promoted her to culinary director, putting her in charge of all of his 10 American restaurants. And for the next 5 years, she became Gordon's expansion machine, opening up new Hell's Kitchen restaurants and personally training every head chef across the country. And by 2020, Gordon made it official, promoting her to vice president of culinary for all of North America, which is something that season 15's Ariel could never achieve. Although Ariel was undeniably talented in the kitchen, her personality constantly worked against her. Across the season, she made a habit of throwing her teammates under the bus. For example, in episode 2, she sent up Misa's fish without telling her, even though it was still raw.
We didn't ask you for him, now you all in our Kool-Aid over here. We never said it was ready. Ariel come and grabbed it and took it up there.
Oh my God, seriously?
And instead of owning up to the mistake, she let Mies take the blame.
It's fucking raw.
That fucking bitch took my dish up when it wasn't done. She don't touch somebody else's fucking dish.
And just one episode later, when Mies tried to push past the sabotage, Ariel continued to show how little she cared for her teammate.
No more touching other people's food. No more calling out other people's numbers.
At the end of the day, we need to get the dishes out.
Mies couldn't be a dishwasher in the restaurants that I've worked at. She should be a telemarketer. That would be a great job for her. She likes to talk about things that are irrelevant.
But Mies wasn't her only victim, because Chad also experienced Ariel's toxic behavior during episode 10's dinner service, where she made him walk her salads to the pass but left out a crucial ingredient.
Oh, fuck my life. Chatty? Chatting.
What,
I need it.
What?
I just forgot the fucking quail.
What do you need?
I need you to run this too.
Half on each one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right behind you, Chef.
Please.
Instead of speaking up, she let Chad take all the blame.
Oh, come on, Chad. Come up with a bit of speed, will you? A little bit of oomph, walking around with a fucking quail egg. She dresses a salad, put the quail egg in the fucking salad. Stop dicking around.
And he made it clear he wasn't happy about it.
Seriously, Ariel, you're not gonna say anything. Just cricket noises. Thanks a lot.
Quail's eggs going in the niçoise salad.
Yes, Chef.
Breaking news. Get a grip.
Hey, got it.
This is why this Ariel of season 15 is such a hated chef and champion.
I like the moment when Chad realized Ariel was not a team player.
But if Ariel represented everything fans hate about a winner, Dave from season 6 embodied everything that fans love by winning Hell's Kitchen with just one hand. In episode 3, Dave seriously injured his hand during a punishment and doctors advised him to drop out of the competition. But Dave wasn't the type of person to give up that easily. Despite being impaired, he wanted to prove that he belonged in the kitchen just as much as anyone else. Take episode 8, for example. While his teammate Andy was slacking on mashed potatoes, Dave stepped up and showed he could cook even better than someone with 2 hands.
I need 4 portions of mash, yeah? Coming right up. Give me your pen. Give me your pen. Right here. Look at the speed of Dave and just watch Andy. Come on, Andy. Let's go, Andy.
And time again, Dave proved that even a broken hand couldn't stop him from dominating Hell's Kitchen, like in episode 10 where he was in so much pain that he had to leave the kitchen.
But I'm not a quitter, and I'm here to win. I have the heart to do it. I can muscle through the pain, and I'm not giving up.
However, it wasn't just his determination that won fans over, he was also genuinely talented in the kitchen. A prime example of this happened in episode 9 when he had to cover for Andy again, managing 2 stations at once.
Lamb, please. Coming right up. Where's the tagliatelle? Right here. Where's the risotto? I have a risotto. Where's the steaks? And steak.
Even Gordon couldn't help but notice his skills.
Dave, don't take this the wrong way, but you're 10,000 times better cook with one hand.
Speaking of talent, season 9's winner Paul certainly has it, but unfortunately, it comes with a massive ego.
I'm a big deal. I'm a big deal. I'm a big deal. I'm the biggest of all the fucking deals.
Not only that, he was also confrontational with other chefs.
First of all, you ever pull that fucking shit on me again, I will fucking slap you across the goddamn face.
Shut up, dumpling.
And what happened in episode 14 didn't help his case either, as he made a questionable decision by sabotaging his teammate Jennifer after she confessed her feelings for him.
Well, before I leave, because I feel like I'm going home, I think you are adorable. I've had a huge crush on you since like day one.
Oh, you're so cute. I love you too, Jen.
Later that day, after the team had a horrible service, the weakest chefs had to be chosen for elimination. And although Elise had a worse service than Jennifer, she managed to lobby all her teammates to vote for Jennifer instead. And when Paul cowardly listened to Elise rather than being realistic, he revealed his true colors.
Jennifer, chef.
You are fucking kidding me.
I'm being honest.
You know what? You better hope I fucking go home.
The episode should have been named The Epic Betrayal of All Time.
The worst elimination in Hell's Kitchen history. Elise made almost 20 mistakes this service, and yet both Paul and Will voted off Jennifer like that.
When he returned in season 11 as a guest chef, it was apparent that the arrogance had only gotten worse after his win.
Now, a little word of advice for the team.
Big deal is back. That's all I gotta say.
Don't come in here talking shit to us right off the bat. Calling yourself big deal? You have no idea what we're capable of.
And when he was called back again a season later as a guest judge, he was met with animosity from his old teammate Jason.
It's just very plain and boring.
Paul's a dick, all right? He was a dick in season 9 and he's still a dick.
While Paul pushed fans away with his ego, Meghan pulled them in with her unbelievable skills in the kitchen by holding 2 records in season 14, one of which was being the first chef to ever score a 5 out of 5 on a signature dish, and the second being her near flawless service record, putting her as one of the best in the show's history. In all of 15 services, she only made 1 mistake, which happened on episode 12's dinner service, where she brought up a raw steak to Gordon.
Meghan!
Yes, chef.
Come on, quick!
Fuck me.
Go, Meghan.
Of all the people, come on, look! Fucking raw New York strip!
Yes, chef.
Come on!
Even her teammate Nick was shocked that she had made a mistake.
I have never seen Meghan mess up, or I was genuinely surprised. Do you have another one?
Yes, give me 1 second.
That shows that she is a human being, not a robot.
But she quickly bounced back to not only finish the blue team's service, but to also take over the red team's meat station after they were falling behind.
She's the GOAT of Hell's Kitchen. Demolished her season.
Meghan is like Chef Ramsay's sous chef. She is too good to be a contestant.
And that wasn't just an exaggeration, because in episode 6, Meghan's teammate Sarah was taking notes from her like a student would with a teacher.
And wait until your pan is hot before you put oil in it.
Hot pan.
Later that episode, when her teammates were falling behind, Gordon pulled her aside to encourage her to lead the team.
And you're also a prime candidate in there to start emerging as a leader.
All right.
Okay?
When Chef pulled me aside, that solidified what I thought that I should be doing. So that made me feel confident in taking over.
And that wasn't the only time Gordon trusted her to lead, because in episode 10, when he switched her over to the blue team, he had this to say.
Meghan?
Yes, Chef.
The blue team is lacking leadership, but I'm hoping that you can whip them into shape. Get out of there.
Meghan was so dominant on the red team that even her teammates were relieved that she had left, meaning that they could finally get the chance to shine.
We don't need Meghan on our team. I'm gonna be able to step up as a leader without her. I have full confidence in myself, and this is finally my time to shine.
For real, not even gonna lie, I kinda wish Meghan was on season 8 or season 9 or something. Felt kinda bad that T was so good from start to finish, had such an incredible final, and still didn't stand a chance.
I feel like she's a big reason why they had the All-Star season. Nick, Michelle, Millie, and T would be very strong contenders to win any other season. It was Meghan's competition to lose from early on.